Sometimes in Ark, surviving the elements can really push you to the edge, and surviving solo makes it 10 times harder. In today's video, I spent 100 days living out the solo Ark life on one of the most populated Ark servers I've ever played on. And the story goes like this. On day 1, I decided to do something quite different to what I normally do. It's pretty much something that I don't think I've ever seen anyone do before, and I did a note run. Very, very unique of me to do on day 1, I know. I'm absolutely pushing the boundaries with this monumental decision that I made on day 1, but yeah, basically we did a note run. I've done like a million note runs before. Nothing really interesting happened except we did get into a bit of a fight. Oh, something's happening here. I kind of want his kit, you know? Nice, we got him. Yeah, that didn't really seem to do much at all, unfortunately. That is an unfortunate situation. I did try my best. If he hadn't had a shield, then yeah, he would have been gone, but oh well. Oh my god, what's happened here? It's a massacre down here. Okay, so we've completed the note run. We made it to about level 93, I think, which isn't too bad. Definitely quite good for an island note run. Well, this is less than ideal. After getting a white drop which gave me a basic kit and taming a PT, I headed to Gen 2 to tame some Maywings, just so we had a breeding pair in upload, and I actually came across another guy I attempted to fight. Alright, we got a guy here. Hopefully we can get his mining drill. I would absolutely love his mining drill. Surely we can get this guy. Oh no, I'm out of stamina! No! This is less than ideal. Alright, I guess it's going to be a bowler fight then. Before we get into that though, I just want to give a massive thanks to today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. If you're looking for the best VPN service with a huge amount of different locations to connect to, then look no further than ExpressVPN. Not only has it got amazing reviews, but it's also rated #1 on tech sites like Forbes Advisor, TechRadar, and many, many more. ExpressVPN reroutes your internet connection through their secure servers, which means your internet provider can't go in there and take a look at what you've been searching up. It stays secure and private with their trusted server technology. But connecting to the ExpressVPN servers also has other benefits such as getting discounts on Netflix subscriptions and tons of other things, which pretty much just saves you a bunch of money. I personally use ExpressVPN all of the time, especially for things like Netflix, and I think it's great. You can also get access to a huge amount of different shows by using ExpressVPN to change your location, and lately I've been using this to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is just awesome. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below or go to expressvpn.com/vitality to get 3 months completely free. Massive thanks to them for sponsoring today's video. Back to the Ark grind. No! He's got a shotgun, what the hell? Legs. 2 seconds! 1 second! No! That's so unfortunate, oh my god. Literally the most unlucky human alive, I swear. After taking the biggest L of my Ark career, on day 3 I headed to Aberration to tame a Bloodstalker. Absolutely no idea why I chose Aberration. I think I just felt like harming myself mentally. Absolute abomination of a map. Thankfully we found one though eventually. Keyword eventually. Alright, I found a Bloodstalker. Unfortunately about 1 million Ravagers have found me. Hopefully it grabs me quick. Oh, we don't have a parachute. Better make one of those bad boys. Come on, grab me. Grab me. I could not be any more in your face if I tried. Yeah, let's go. Alright, we're good, we're out of here, we're out of here. On day 4, we found a pretty awful base location to start farming. I'm gonna admit, it wasn't one of my better ones, but you know, I didn't really think much of it. It wasn't long though before we started setting up some basic structures and grinding out some metal, which was nice. Okay, so we're sort of just beginning to set up the first few heavies that we've got going here. Unfortunately, we can only make 2 at the moment because of our lack of metal. It's a bit of an issue, so yeah, hopefully these forges, I don't know, get the legs on them, smelt faster, not too sure. But yeah, these tyrants are currently just to install fear in people. We need to work on getting some ammo into them as fast as possible. But yeah, things are definitely getting there slowly. I'll definitely feel a little bit safer once we get some more turrets down, especially under this cliff plat. But we're doing alright for time so far, so I'm quite happy with how things are going. What on earth have we found here? Oh, this is definitely worth the raid. I don't know why they've got no turrets on here, but oh my god. Do you see the amount of forges going on in there? Okay. We know what we need to focus. My base is literally right over here, so yeah. It's them or me at this point. Alright, we're gonna need 3 C4, 3 C4. Alright, we're just missing crystal. Okay, yep, there's some crystal here. Oh, there's a huge amount of crystal. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, 3 C4, awesome. We're ready to go. Let me just dump some of this stuff that we're probably not gonna need and I don't want to lose. We don't really have a weapon, but it's fine. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? If they're online, they're online. I gotta like take this opportunity now though before they get turrets up. Alright, where is it again? It's just there, it's just there. Okay, awesome, awesome. Still no turrets? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just a lot of forges. Oh, don't tell me this is empty. Yeah, so it turns out the entire base was pretty much empty. So much excitement for nothing. We were really taken for a ride, but I didn't let it stop me too much. Pretty much straight after I did a fat metal run and got about 200k metal on Aberration with the Bloodstalker, I was an absolute weapon of a farmer over there. But when I returned back to base, disaster had struck. My little starter base had been raided, no doubt by the tribe with the empty base that had nothing in it. I was sure the tribe was raining me out of revenge for blowing up their empty box. They must have taken offense, and yeah, it's moments like these where you can either quit or get straight back on the grind. So after a few ARK days, I yeah, got back up. It's a very important lesson as a solo player, never give up. That and don't play solo. I reckon I'm actually going to set up a base in this little snow cave here. It's just on Gen 1. It's a little bit concerning that it looks like someone's been raided in here before, but she'll be right. What's life without a little risk? Gotta live life on the edge. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need an arthropleura to start clearing some of this stuff out, but that should be fine. I reckon I'll start working on that. On day 15, I managed to tame a couple of arthropleuras, and yeah, they weren't the highest level, but I was pretty confident they would get the job done because yeah, there wasn't too much spam to clear at all. In saying that, it did take a couple of ARK days before I could start building up there again, but eventually on day 18, we finally got there. So things are kind of coming together here. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a base sort of set up in the back here. I've just got a bunch of forges down randomly, basically because I just want to get as much metal going as possible. Sooner we get the indie forge down, the better. I'm going to need to get a couple of turrets just facing that entrance. Otherwise, yeah, this base is not going to last long at all. But I probably won't bother setting up a proper wall till we've got all the resources for it. So yeah, this early game grind is sort of just going to be me going out, getting everything we need. Definitely what the first few ARK days are probably going to consist of, but yeah, as you can see, I got quite a decent amount of metal going in these forges. So yeah, currently we're crafting up a bunch of cementing paste, and I reckon what I'll probably do now is head to Extinction and just start getting some electronics going. Cause yeah, once we get 2 or 3 heavies in here, we should be alright, I think. As long as we put them far enough back so they can't be rocket run or anything like that. So yeah, let's get on the grind. On day 21, we started slaughtering the enforcers for the electronics, and after farming a huge amount of resources, by day 23, we had everything we needed for turrets. Okay, so we're just starting to get some turrets down now. Everything is just kind of everywhere. Really got no organization happening at all, but it's all good. What on earth is happening there? It's like connecting to some cables that were left behind and not connecting to my cables for some reason. I really need to make a tribe actually, that might be why. Alright, there we go, that worked. That's kind of a stupid place to put a turret. It's really not letting me place it at all. Oh, there we go, I think we're getting him. Alright, so we've cleared that out. He's kind of wigging out in here, so let me get him back in the cryopod. Alright, so we've got all of these turrets just facing the entrance at the moment. I think this should cover us for now. I kind of like how they're all spread out and sort of like spread evenly. I don't think anyone's going to be able to run this this early on. I mean, sure, people could definitely soak it, but the amount of people that probably have stegos by now is very small. Like, yeah, I'm late to the wipe, but I'm not that late. But yeah, this should be all good until we get a proper wall going. I mean, yeah, I know there's probably going to be a lot of comments saying that this isn't an amazing location, but it's definitely not permanent. It's just so we can sort of build up in the early game and get all the things we're going to need for a much more OP rathole. And yeah, Gen 1 is sort of out of the way as well. So yeah, I think we should be okay. I'm just currently waiting on ammo for these turrets. On day 25, I decided to head out into the world and I tamed myself a level 150 Thylo. It was a pretty crazy find, so I couldn't really pass it up, and yeah, it would be quite useful at defending the base, you know, just to chuck in there to run around. After this, I went out and tamed a bunch of stegos and a few other things. The ARK days here are kinda hazy because the day in which I did a lot of these things, I was feeling pretty sick. Not too sure why, feels like I've been sick a lot lately, so I've probably contracted some sort of new virus, the COVID-20 or something like that. So yeah, I was kind of on and off all day and it got a bit difficult to track. So if there's any inaccuracies in the data, it'll definitely be here. But on what I'm going to say was day 36, I started hatching a few eggs from all of the creatures that we had tamed. Okay, so we've got this stego incubating. Hopefully it comes out with the good health. I've got a bit of a predicament here because this female's got something like 6k health, like base, which is insane for a normal stego. I think, at least. I mean, someone's probably going to call me out in the comment section for that, but I mean, from my experience, 6k off a tame stego is not too bad for a first breed line, I don't think. But our male's only got like 3k health, which isn't too crazy. So I don't know, hopefully we get some male stegos here and they've got the good health. That would be ideal. But yeah, we're really going to need to focus on either BPs or turrets because I don't think 5 turrets is probably going to be enough anymore. It's really just electronics that are the issue though. We're looking pretty good for metal, to be honest. But okay, he's hatched. Let's have a look. Is it a male? Nope, female. It's got the good health though, so that's good. I'm happy with that, honestly. But yeah, stegos are looking pretty good, which is nice. But yeah, definitely gonna have to start considering drop farming or something along those lines. Which just isn't any fun at all, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we'll get through it. Oh, how absolutely perfect is that? Okay, 7.1k health, that's not too bad I don't think. I was thinking of potentially farming everything for more turrets, but I think it would be way more fun to just go for a raid. See if we can get everything that way. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna make a spray painter and I was gonna sit on the stego because apparently that gives you quite a lot of levels. We just need to, I'm just gonna buy some crystal, to be honest. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, I'm gonna craft that and then I'm gonna sit on the stego and we'll see if it gets any levels. It should do. Yeah, it did. Okay, got 1. Not as crazy as I thought that was gonna be, to be honest. Oh, now we just have a random spray painter. But yeah, I might get some C4 going. Might get myself a bit of a PvP kit, and then yeah, we'll sort of see what we can come up with. Okay, so even though I said I was going to go craft some C4 to start doing some raiding, somewhere along the lines I must have just completely thrown that out the window, because on day 41 I went out to tame some PTs. I think we got a few breeding pairs, which was nice, and on day 43 whilst trying to tame a crystal wyvern, I came across a pretty interesting find. Okay, I just saw someone cryo their crystal wyvern, so I'm just going to get my stamina back on my PT and then suss that guy out. I think he might be going AFK on the mountain. Yeah, he did go AFK on the mountain. Did he log out? He straight up logged out. Nice. We got a free wyvern from that, which I'm happy about. Not a crazy level, but it's better than what I've been finding. But yeah, this poor guy is so unlucky. You've got to feel for him. Man's logged out for a few seconds and has been completely stripped. Oh well. Well, that's good then. At least I don't have to tame a crystal wyvern. I'm pretty happy about that. We might as well head back to the base. Keep making improvements. The next few Ark days pretty much just consisted of me farming. Not very interesting, but just thought I should mention it. On day 48 though, I came across a really interesting base location. I was in a call with one of my friends and found a raid I could potentially pull off because of how badly they had built their base. And honestly, it's just easier if I play the clip to show you what I mean. So you see this big base? Massive, supported by 2 cliff flats.
It's not massive, man. You just said 8 or 9 turrets.
It's like day 1 of wipe, right? So it's pretty big.
Okay.
There's like a cliff flat supporting the main turret tower and it's sticking through here. So I reckon I'll be able to just C4 the entire thing down. They've truly fumbled the bag.
The entire thing.
Well, I'd get like, hopefully the generator. If not, like half the turrets on the right side. So I've begun C4ing the cliff flat to try and raid it. Alright, hopefully. Let's drop a few things. Let's have a look.
As much as you're hoping though.
Let's have a look at the damage. Oh. I mean, it's not alright. Actually, yeah, that's fine. So I was pretty sure I'd dropped enough turrets to C-spin in, and I decided to give it a go. We made it in.
Go.
This is kind of concerning though. Get out of it. Man, there's no way I die here. Oh, this is so fat as well. This is actually exactly what we needed. So I'm pretty sure I can just rocket these turrets. Because they're so close to the entrance. That looks so fat. Oh my god. Grrr. No! Of course somebody's bloody in here. Oh. So yeah, that raid ended up getting completely stolen from me, but I did head back and I managed to scavenge a few bullets, so it wasn't all bad. It would definitely help us defend our base location. And yeah, speaking of base locations, I actually think it might be time to move out of here. I don't really feel comfortable logging off and going to sleep in this base spot. It was nice for a sort of like starter location, starter cave. But yeah, I think it's really easy to raid. Pretty much any guy in his stego could take this. So yeah, I think it might be time to move. I might do some scouting now for a better location, and then yeah, I might start preparing everything we're going to need to sort of defend it. I mean, it has done us pretty well. Nobody's even scouted this location yet, from what I can tell. But I just have a feeling that if I go to sleep tonight with this base location, I am not going to have a base tomorrow. So yeah, I might scout Gen 2 first if I'm being honest, because I do know of a couple decent locations over there. But yeah, if they're all taken, then we might head to Aberration maybe? I think that could be a shout. Okay, so I've been looking around, and to be honest, I haven't really found anything too crazy. A lot of the spots that I checked out were already built in. So yeah, we might have some decent raids for down the line. But it's getting quite late, and I don't really think I'm going to be able to set anything new up, to be honest. It's like 1 AM in Australia right now, and yeah, I'm pretty tired. So I think what I'm going to do is just upload my base. Like, I'm going to just put as much as I can in my inventory and just take it with me. And that way I physically cannot be raided. So yeah, as you can see, I'm sort of collecting all of the important stuff. I don't think we're going to be able to take all of the ammo, but I might leave like 1 or 2 of these turrets up. Actually, no, the turrets are... Actually, no, well... That's a lot of ammo. But yeah, we're probably not going to be able to take it all, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll take as much of this out as we can, and then we'll come back tomorrow and see if the space is still here. And if it isn't, then we know we did the right thing. We might actually be able to take it all, you know. You can hold an impressive amount, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So it turns out I had made the right decision, because when I loaded back into the game the next morning, my bed had been destroyed, and 1 or 2 turrets I had left there had been raided as well. Thankfully, it wasn't a setback at all, and after a few more Ark days spent looking for a decent base location, I finally decided to set up on a cliff base in the Aberration Zone in Valguero, and it definitely took quite a while, but we got there in the end. Okay, so we're finally starting to set up a bit more of a permanent base here, finally. We're actually going to be able to keep this base up, I reckon, just because it's in the Aberration Zone on Valguero. And yeah, you need a Bloodstalker to get up here, there's no flyers enabled. So yeah, we're just setting up turrets at the moment, just setting up some basic structures. As you can see, I crafted some items here. And yeah, I'm sort of just going around doing some interior designing, I guess you could call it. But yeah, things are coming along quite nicely at the moment. Got an alright amount of tames going, for sure. I just want to get these turrets down as fast as possible so we can be secured. And then yeah, we definitely might head out and look for some raids, I think. Might be the best thing to do. On day 68, after scouting around near where I lived, I noticed the glow of an indie forge along the roof and decided to investigate, and I found a base. The glow of like the forge in their base kind of gives their location away. But also the Bloodstalker highlights the turrets as well, so that's kind of how I found it. It's in a really awful spot. I kind of commend them for building here, because it's going to be such a pain to raid. Oh, that might work actually, if we can grapple. No, too high, too high. We'll go halfway up. Okay, yeah, I'm quite close to these turrets here, as you can probably see. Yeah, look how close we are, jeez. Alright, surely we're able to rocket these. Hopefully we don't accidentally rocket ourselves here. I mean, we could try C4 actually, that might work. Think we got another turret there, nice. So I'm not too sure what's actually stopping me. Oh, there's another turret up there, more turrets to the right. But if we get in on that corner there, it's just really hard to grapple up here. Oh, I tried, unlucky. Alright, surely we got everything with that. There's no way we didn't. Oh, there's still a turret on the right there. But I wonder if that's going to shoot me as I'm coming up. It probably will, you know. Oh, this is so annoying! Ruin. Nice. Where's the generator? How much, actually. Okay, these bags have a long time on them, nice. Right, I need to get my bearings. Ooh, okay, hold on. Does he have any decent flak I can borrow really quick? Yeah, he does. He's got really decent flak. Oh my god. Alright, I feel a lot safer now, I'm not gonna lie. Fairly certain there's one turret there. I'm not sure where the generator is, that's my issue. And yeah, somehow that didn't get the turret. So we're actually probably gonna have to run this turret. Oh, hold on, no, it's unpowered, never mind, my bad. It's just, it looks like it's on because of the way it's pointing. But yeah, that's my mistake. I had a decent amount of ammo as well, which is nice. I'm kind of expecting some good things here. Oh, that was the power generator. Alright. Storage box. Nothing too crazy in here. The Maywing saddles are kind of nice though. Ooh, okay. We got some decent Textegos. Oh, that's really decent. That's an amazing Textego. Yeah, these are better than what I've got. A bunch of pretty good stalkers as well. Decent trike, decent Stego saddle. Pretty happy with that. Do they have any flak BPs is what I'm really interested in. Got some weapons here. It's not really looking like any flak BPs so far. Fabricators can't... Oh, they had a decent shotgun BP though, which is nice. We could probably do the ab boss now. Get some tech engrams. A couple of Bloodstalker eggs in there. Nothing really happening in the chem bench. Yeah, nothing much happening there either. Yeah, C4 detonator, not too bad. Just some basic resources. What's that bag there? I don't know. How do you live in here, man? Like, this is awful. I'm sure you're not watching this video, but if you are... some more turrets over here. I think, yeah, there's another entrance just over here. Okay. Very interesting. We're probably going to have to blow that Indie Forge as well. Just because there's a bag inside that I want to check out. Alright, nice. So we got that bag back. Oh, it's just a refining forge. Yeah, industrial forge was kind of empty. So yeah, we've killed him, so fairly certain we've secured the raid. I'm probably just going to go through all of this stuff now and yeah, take what I want, and then I'll show you guys what we ended up with when I'm back at base. Okay, so it looks like there's another base somewhere in these trees. I was just randomly getting shot, and we have quite a lot of stuff on us, so I just want to get a look at it. Look at it, yeah. Okay, I'm not too sure what that was, to be honest. Maybe they have a breeding area nearby. Alright, so yeah, we're currently crafting about 20 heavies with all of this, so we definitely made the right decision by just raiding for turrets instead of going out and farming ourselves. I kind of want to go back and check out what I was getting shot by over there. It was like on the same branch, so maybe they had like a second base. But I find that kind of unlikely because most of their stuff was in their main base. So I don't know, it's worth checking out, I guess. We'll have a look. Won't take anything too valuable with me, and I will set up a couple more turrets before I leave. Because yeah, some guy in a tech suit was scouting my base when I got here, and I forgot to record that, but he flew away pretty quickly. We just need to secure things down a little bit more, I think. Lock it all down. Alright, it looks like they've just got a random turret tower next to their base, which I almost died to. I flew straight into, but we're all good. So yeah, I think what I want to actually do now is go get techgrams. We might as well kill the boss, the aberration one, because yeah, it'd be nice to get the transmitter engram and the tech replicator. But yeah, the base is definitely coming along quite nicely. Okay, so I've logged back on after taking a little bit of a break, and it looks like someone did try and raid me. They only managed to destroy a couple of heavy turrets, and I'm not too sure how they managed to do that. I'm pretty sure they must have used a cannon or something like that. Because I doubt you'd be able to rocket this, especially when there's no flyers enabled. But yeah, I'm just going down to assess the damage now. Yeah, I'm fairly certain they used cannonballs to try and blow up this little turret tower under the cliff flat, because a lot of the pillars quite high up are damaged, which I don't think you'd really see if someone was using a rocket launcher. And yeah, that looks like a pretty telltale sign of somebody using something to blow things up. Maybe they tried to soak as well, because it looks like some of these turrets don't have a lot of ammo left in them. But it should be okay. We're just gonna have to be careful in case they come back, but I will replace some of these turrets that they did destroy. If I can get up here. Apparently not. On day 78, I decided to prepare everything I was going to need to defeat the boss, so I gathered all the artifacts I was going to need, and I headed to Scorch to get some cactus for their cactus broth, and eventually I made my way over to Aberration. So at the moment, I'm just currently waiting for the arena to clear up, because, oh no, this isn't good. Because yeah, two people can't use the arena at the same time apparently. Bit of a backwards rule, but whatever, is what it is. So I'm currently just waiting for the arena to be free because other people are using it right now, so I can't start a boss fight. Oh, this isn't good. Thank God we could grapple the Bloodstalker. I have found a base that I would like to raid. It's actually that base just up there. I know you're probably thinking that looks kind of impossible. It looks quite big, but I think they have an exposed generator which we could just flame arrow. It wouldn't be easy because it's like a small hitbox, but it might be possible. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about if I can position this. So yeah, lots of turrets, but it looks like they might have only one generator in that box there. And then yeah, as you can see, my spyglass is actually picking up the generator, or it was a second ago. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so as you can see, the generator is quite exposed up there. And it looks like they might just have a bunch of outlets leading from that generator, so this could be an easy raid, hopefully. They look like they could have some decent stuff, so I might give it a try after we do the boss. See what they could have. I'll check if the arena's free actually now. Oh, I'm not going to check it here. Oh, we aren't going to use that drop. We're going to use one of those ones over there. It seems like the Halloween event is on right now, so there's a lot of drops on Aberration. And yeah, no one's ever complained about that before. Okay, so the arena is going to be available in about 37 seconds. I'm going to do it quickly just in case someone steals it out from under me. I doubt they will, but you never know. I've been waiting like 20 minutes to use this arena. Alright, nice. So we're starting the boss fight. We're going to head to the Aberration easy boss. And yeah, this should be very doable solo. We've got a good shotgun, so yeah, I'm not too worried. We're just going to make sure to take our cactus broth beforehand. And yeah, it might be a bit of a time-consuming process, so I'll probably just end up speeding it up. Might not include all of it, but yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm interested to know what engrams exactly I'll get from the easy boss, because I've only ever done the alpha. So, I don't know, we'll see what we get, I guess. But yeah, if you haven't done this boss before, it is actually really easy. All you have to do is shoot the tentacles, and yeah, then you can shoot the main boss. Looks like our shotgun is doing quite a bit of damage, so hopefully this shouldn't take too long. Alright, so it looks like we got a bunch of the basic tech grams. We didn't get anything too major, no tech rifle or anything like that. But we did get the tech generator, we did get the tech transmitter, tech replicator, which is kind of the main things I was focusing on. And yeah, we have quite a lot of leftover ammo, which is good as well. I think what I'm going to do is prepare to raid that base I saw in Aberration. And hopefully that base will have all of the resources I need to craft the tech replicator, because we might have everything, but I'd rather just use their resources, to be honest. Oh yeah, we definitely have everything we need. Aside from the element. But yeah, I kind of just feel like getting into some raids, to be honest. I've done a lot of building, done a lot of sort of base grindy stuff, so yeah, some raids would be nice. And I don't think we're going to have to do any soaking for that, so... Yeah, the only thing we're really going to need, I believe, is flame arrows, so I'm going to head to Scorched Earth. I'm going to place this flag down though, just in case. Just to scare people away. There we go. So eventually I headed to Scorched once again to grab everything I was going to need for flame arrows, and I made my way over to the base. Alright, I'm going to try and place a cliff plat on this cliff here. If it'll let me, yeah, it looks like it will. Just so I can have a firm, like, surface to shoot the fire arrows off. Fire arrows, flame arrows, same thing. Alright, do I have a line of sight from here? Let me just make sure this is on passive. It's quite far away, but yes, we can... Oh. Alright, this might be difficult because we're going to have to shoot it through the small gap in between the door and the ceiling, so maybe this won't be possible. But I mean, if we can spyglass it, I don't see why not. I'm going to be very impressed with myself if I can manage to do this. Alright, so it looks like we did in fact destroy the generator somehow. Not too sure how that happened. Hopefully I recorded that. But yeah, I gotta turn my sensitivity back up. It's a good little tip there if you want to destroy generators from far away. Turn your sensitivity all the way down. Because yeah, otherwise I would not have been able to hit that. But yeah, it looks like most of these turrets on the right side are down. Unfortunately, there's a couple of turrets on the right here. They must be in a generator box there. We'll see what we can do. Alright, so I've got a little bit of an idea on how I might be able to raid this, but it's a bit of a sketchy idea. It leaves a lot up to chance, but I reckon it might be worth giving it a go. I reckon I could probably swing past... I don't know. I reckon I could probably stalker dash onto the cliff flat, and then if I was quick enough, I might be able to throw out a stego. I've got pretty decent flak, so if we repair this, it might be worth giving it a try. Because, yeah, once we get onto the platform, the Bloodstalker will definitely die, but if we get a stego out in time, I don't know, maybe it could work. We're gonna have to kill these Bloodstalkers though. Okay, well, someone's just killed me as I've spawned in, so it looks like they must have come online and they are retaliating, so fair enough. It doesn't really look like I'll be able to do this raid, unfortunately, so yeah, that's unfortunate. I guess we're gonna head back to base and see what else we can do. Alright, so from what I've been counting, it does look like we've reached the 100 days mark. I don't think we achieved as much as we did in the last 100 days. We seemed to do a lot more raids then. I think we definitely failed quite a few raids, and yeah, it's just how it goes sometimes. Not really too much I can do about it. Some of them got stolen from us, and yeah, some of the time we just got killed before we could actually do it. But I had fun these 100 days, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching me as well. If you did, make sure to leave a like and hit subscribe. I've got a really good series coming out soon. And yeah, I would continue to keep playing even though the 100 days has sort of passed, but the servers are at the point where they're kind of dying out. They're not dead yet, but it's definitely becoming quite difficult to find base locations to raid. So yeah, I'm going to end this video and this series here. I hope you guys enjoyed the 100 days sort of format. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.